Okay, dear viewers at home, welcome to our dear program TBT on air on Emperor Television, and I'll be your host for this program. I'll be your host on this program alongside TBT CEO sitting down with me here. His name is,
My name is Gbade Oyebamidele.
and I am John Ayomide, popularly known as Olua John Ayomide. So sit down and let's go into the program. But before we continue, let's go on a very short commercial break. We'll be right back in a jiffy. Tọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi gbogbo èèyàn lólùfẹ́ mi orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà jálé jákò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Irú ẹ̀kọ́ ni mo gbé tọ̀ yín wá ọ láti iléeṣẹ́ TBT Consult tí wọ́n takò mọ́lẹ̀ sí ìlú Àkúrà. TBT Consult jẹ́ àgbà ọ̀jẹ̀, wọ́n jẹ́ ògbóǹtarìgì, wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀mọ̀ràn tó mọ orí ègbò nínú ìkànnì tó bá dé káta POS device wọ́n sì ṣe nationwide delivery. Bó jẹ́ nọ́mbà mìíràn lè fẹ́ rà ní tàbí nọ́mbà ńlá lè fẹ́ rà tàbí opay lè fẹ́ rà àmàlí wà lẹ̀ paga wà lẹ̀ baxi wà lẹ̀ horizon pay wà lẹ̀ dot pay wà lẹ̀ kò sórí POS device tẹ́ wá dé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ní TBT Consult Solutions tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní bá lówó tí ò ṣẹni léegun ẹ̀yìn ẹ kúkú mọ ẹ̀mí ọ̀rẹ́ yín ọmọ yín John Ayọ̀mídé pé mi ì ní jẹ́ mọ̀fò fún yín láéláé mi ì ní jẹ́ fún yín ní nǹkan tí ò dá mi ì ní jẹ́ fún yín ní ọjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé ohun tẹ́ bá ti rí láti ọ̀dọ̀ mi lórí iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán Emperor TV tẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ láti ẹnu mi ẹ mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni confam ló bá dé gbọ́mísà ó fẹ́ ra POS device ìwọ wà nípínlẹ̀ Oǹdó ni wà nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn ni wà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ni ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lómi sọ́lẹ̀gbẹ̀lẹ̀gbẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa lọ́ṣù Òṣogbo ẹ̀yin wa lẹ́kìtì ní gbogbo káàkiri ilẹ̀ Yorùbá káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ Oòduà káfàtà dé gbogbo òkèèrè ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Ìgbò lọ́hùn ni ẹ pè wá ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ló ń lọ lórí screen yín ẹ̀rọ ojú amóhùnmáwòrán yín rẹ̀ ẹ kàn wọ́n kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí wọn lọ́gán lẹ́ ò ṣe kí ni o lọ́wọ́ máa bá yín sẹ́ndì POS device yín sí yín lówó tí ò kàn nípa TBT Consult Solutions ló lè ṣe TBT Consult Solutions ló lè ṣe TBT Consult Solutions ló lè ṣe àwọn ló ṣe kí ni o àwọn ló ń ṣe ẹ má gbàgbé o wọ́n ń ta POS device kí ni mo pè POS device lówó tí ò ṣẹni léegun ẹ̀yìn a máa retí ní iléeṣẹ́ TBT Consult Solutions ó dàbọ̀. Okay, you're welcome back to the program TBT on air. So today I will be asking the CEO some questions about the product and services produced by or rendered by the organization. So Mr. Gbade, it's quite amazing having you on the program today. It's fascinating. So let me start by this. TBT Consult. Can you tell us something about that organization? Like just abbreviate, just brief it. Brief something for us about the organization.
All right. Thank you for having me. TBT Consult Solutions. TBT actually stands for the big team.
Wow.
The big team, yes, the big team Consult Solutions, and
so that means you have the big boys, big midfielders, defenders.
Exactly. The organization is made up of people of high calibers who knows their left from their right. And in the organization, we render a variety of professional services currently, and we're looking at adding more products and services in the nearest future. But as of today, one of the professional services we render is the issuance of POS device. Yes, we make it easy for individuals who might want to commence agency banking services to be able to have the best device that will suit them.
Okay, Mr. Gbade, please wait. Let's talk about that POS device.
Okay.
You know, we've had the experiences of some POS devices that when you don't use them, they lock it, they take it back, something, no network, you transfer, you do not. So now, you also sell POS devices in your organization. So can you tell us what kind of POS you sell? Like, what are the peculiar features we should be expecting from your POS devices when we patronize you?
All right. Like I said earlier, we issue out POS devices, and we don't issue out POS devices that will give our customers' issues or that will stress the life out of them. Because being in Nigeria alone in this present economy is a stress on its own.
That's true. That is true.
Getting a POS device that will now mount more pressure on you does not make any sense. Getting a POS device that will set you on a particular target without empowering you, probably helping you with some form of aids, does not really make too much of sense to us. So the organizations, the financial institutions we partner with to issue out their devices are financial institutions that will give you a rest of mind. And what I usually tell people is that when you want to get a POS device, there are two major things you need to look out for. Number one, their network, and number two, their customer service.
Exactly.
Those two things, yes. So once those two things are in place, you are good to go with that particular brand of POS. So the brands that we partner with, they have 98% uptime when it comes to their network service. And for any reason, any technical issues, their customer service are 24/7. Even when you chat them up in the middle of the night or call, you can be so sure that somebody is going to attend to you.
Okay, that is amazing. So, you are giving us this kind of guarantee now that when we patronize you to get a POS device from you, it's 100% sure that we're not going to have issues.
At all. You're not going to have issues. Yes, we are assuring you that whatever POS device we suggest for you is going to suit you and serve you well. Because we have different categories of people. We have people who are getting POS device just to receive payments, probably in their filling stations, in their mall, in their eatery, name it. You understand? The reason why they are getting the device is to receive payment for the services they are rendering and the products they are selling. So we are going to recommend for them the particular brand that will suit what they want to use it for. And we have another category of people who want to use the POS device for the purpose of business, to start out an agency banking outlet where people can come and withdraw or send money. We also have a particular brand that will recommend for them that will also suit them.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So we can get POS device from you.
Definitely.
And we sleep.
Yes, and you have a rest of mind, sure.
We sleep and sleep indeed. Okay, that's good. That's good. So what are other services you render in your organization?
Yes, aside POS issuance, another professional service we render is registration of the national identity number known as NIN. Yes, as we all know, according to the last census, I think Nigeria is over 200 million, and it is very essential that every one of us are captured on the NIMC portal. And from that time till now, we still have lots of children that have been given birth to. So we can literally say that for now, our population is way more than 200 million. So it's very, very important and essential that every Nigerians are fully, how will I put it now, fully registered with the NIMC. So, and we are accredited agents that can actually render that services. So as of today, we have our physical location basically at Akungba Akoko, Ondo State. So to be captured, to be registered, if you are in Akungba and its environ, you can find your way down to our office. We are looking at having several outlets in other communities in the states and even outside the state, so that we can reach out to more people. And still under the NIN, we have people who have misplaced their sleep. We have people who have gone for the enrollment and they have their tracking ID, but they don't have the original NIN number yet that they can use for various things. Probably they want to open a bank account or they want to apply for their international passport. So those category of people, we can actually attend to them even without them coming to our office. So we can help them reprint their national identity number and send them a soft copy wherever they are. So the first service under the NIN is the registration, which requires a physical presence because the person has to be captured. Then the reprinting, that is not restricted to coming to our physical location. What we need is, some have their NIN number, but they don't have the slip. Maybe for one reason or the other they misplaced it. So with the NIN number, we can get to reprint for them.
Okay. That's quite amazing. So, okay, let me just ask this one more question before we go for the before we call it before we wrap the program up for this week.
All right.
Let me ask one more question. You said something. You said we can trust your POS device. Let me go back to that aspect of POS.
Okay.
So me now I want to buy POS device from a great grandmother in the village.
Okay.
So I want to ask you a question. You know the village network, they will have to climb mountain, climb mast, empty mast, climb every maybe smoothing a song that say, oh mountains you will climb up, I don't know. So you have to climb every mountain before they can even access network. Now if I now get the POS now, she my grandmother will not be carrying her phone and the POS device to climb.
Okay, I think that is a very intelligent question, but like you said, to wrap up for this week, I want to go straight to the point. Now, when we talk about POS device, there are 3 networks that work to make it function effectively. Number 1, the telecommunication network, because every POS device has a place where you insert your SIM card.
The SIM slot.
And the SIM slot, and the SIM card needs to have data. Do you understand? So that's one. Now we have the network of the POS, the financial institution issuing out the device on its own. That's 2. Firstly I talk about the telecommunication. Then lastly, we have the network of the customer who is coming with his or her card now to carry out transaction, the bank. You understand? Now these 3 network needs to be in good order for a successful transaction to do what? To take place. So I'm sorry, in a community where we have bad network, I mean the telecommunication now, we might not really be able to help. Probably your village, MTN has not gotten there, Airtel has not gotten there, and Glo has not gotten there, or Etisalat has not gotten there. Because I think these are the major telecommunications we have currently now in Nigeria. So in that angle, we might not be able to help, sir.
Okay. Well, I still have so many questions boiling in my spirit. I'm sorry pertaining to the NIN, but that will be on the next week's show on TBT on air. Thank you very much for joining us on this program, Mr.
Gbade, Oyebamidele,
the CEO of TBT Consult Solutions. And our dear esteemed viewers at home, this is the end of the program for this week, TBT on air. Join us this time, same station next week, Emperor Television. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handle, Emperor Line TV on YouTube, Emperor TV on Facebook, Ayomide on Facebook. And also don't forget to follow me on my Instagram handle, Ayomide. Until next week, goodbye.